Okay, great. So maybe another classmate get in. So your lady will ask you if you can let me know if somebody else get into the class. Just let me know. I think one person more uh, write the name to do that, but I'm not sure if she comes or not. So thank you, your lady. So again, welcome to this writing practice session. As you know, my name is Natalia, and this class is prepared for a basic level. So that makes me introduce you with our agenda for today. So today we are going to have a short activity called See, Think, and Wonder. I'm going to explain you this activity, this warm up activity in a few seconds. And after that, we are going to talk about our main topic for today, that is an article. How to write an article. As you could remember, maybe last classes, we were talking about how to do an invitation, how to do maybe was an invitation, an email, how to do an email, and how to do an announcement. Today, we are going to talk about an article. And for sure that is to practice because this class is designed to practice the writing skill. So at the end of the class, we suppose we will reach some goals. And those ones are, first of all, to get close with the topic, to know how to write it or get some tips, and to write a short article also. As I already said, it's important to be participative in this class, but I know your lady, always are a participative active students, but also if you have any information to add or any previous knowledge about the topic is welcome. So to do our warming up activity, I said is called See, Think, and Wonder. And these kind of activities are designed to switch our language from Spanish to English, but also to complete a process based on a picture. So I'm going to show you the first picture and to exemplify how to do it. And after that, we are going to work on another pictures doing the activity. So for example, this one, the idea is to take some seconds to see the picture, to take some details about the picture, and after we can answer or develop the activity. So the first part is see, and the question is, what do you observe or notice, or what do you see in the picture? The idea is to answer, I see, and the things you already saw. For example, I see people, I see workers, I see computers, I see notebooks, I see pencils, I see a table, I see office elements, I see electronic devices. Just to describe, what do you see? Is the first step. The second step is what do you think is going on the picture? Why do you think this occurred? It's just to think about the picture. So I can say, I think it's difficult to work in group, or I think there are a lot of people on the table. There are a lot of things. I think it's hard to work in that way, or I think to work in group is the best to develop a project. Just think. And finally, what do you wonder about the picture? Which questions do you have based on the picture? For example, I wonder how difficult is to work in group, or I wonder if it's better to have a private office based on the picture. So if you can't check, the idea is to develop those 3 steps based on every details you can see on the picture. So now you're ready, is your turn. You have this picture, take some seconds to check the details and to look for your vocabulary, your ideas. And after that, please let me know, what do you observe or notice based on the picture. Remember to start with the main part of the sentence. What do you see there? What do you observe?
Okay. Well, in the first, I see a woman. I see a woman, a
Mhm.
dog, and I see that she is kissing a dog.
Excellent. What do you think based on the picture?
Well, I think the woman love very much at the dog, and the dog is pretty good. I see the dog is no pone resistencia. I don't know.
Okay, so he's not avoiding her, yeah.
And I wonder the have a dog is pretty good for your life maybe because
Mhm.
it's another member of the family, so I think it's that good.
Okay, excellent, excellent, you're right. Just remember that when I say I wonder, normally we are asking ourselves about something. That's why in the examples you say how, or we can use W questions. I wonder how, I wonder what, I wonder which, I wonder where, or a conditional if, because it's a way to ask to yourself about something. Normalmente cuando hablamos solitos, nos preguntamos, ¿no? Entonces, por ejemplo, I wonder if I could be a good owner of a dog. I wonder if it's better to have a dog or a cat. I wonder how difficult could be to grow a dog. So normally when we use a wonder, is referring to ask something to yourself, okay?
Okay, okay.
So the next one. Oh, what happened? It's not browsing. Well, do you have these pictures? Just take some seconds. And let me know when you will ready. Ready?
Well, I see in this picture
Mhm.
many food like eggs, tomatoes, coffee, oil, many food. I really don't remember all the food, but it's many. It's many.
Okay. Yes.
Well, yeah, I think the food maybe have a taste very good. Sabe rico.
Yes, a great test, yeah. Or
Okay,
a great flavors.
okay.
or those one are
And
delicious or something like that.
and I wonder if I can prepare something like that.
Yeah. That's a good question for me also. Because not only for the delicious part, but also for the way it looks really beautiful.
Yes, yes.
And the last one to end our warming up activity. Check the picture. This one is a little bit more difficult than the other ones.
Well, in this picture, I see different forms and white and black, and maybe that forms, or I don't know, are expressing feelings. Maybe yes,
Yes.
different feelings. So yes, and well, have different contracciones, contraction. I don't know.
Okay. And what
And
about, okay, go ahead, please.
I don't know. Well, I think this picture is very abstract. I don't know,
Abstract, yeah.
abstract, and the picture have like a different meaning for each person because you can interpret that the
Mhm.
picture the different ways. And I wonder if one day I I can do something similar with the picture.
Okay. Yes, interpret. Yes, this is a picture made by Picasso. Do you remember or have you ever listened about Picasso?
Yes.
Yes, Pablo Picasso made this picture and it is called El Guernica. El Guernica. Eh, o El Guernica, depende pues como lo leas. But this picture, as you already said, shows some emotions because it represents a civil war that happens in 1937. And yes, for sure, is kind of a stressing picture for most of people and showed many emotions relate to suffering and death also. And yes, you was very close about the interpretation people do about that. So great, excellent. So as you can see, this kind of exercise um, allow us to look for vocabulary, for synonyms, look for ways to express ideas, but also having a, um, a correct way to express ideas using see, think, and wonder. It's too useful. I know you are doing your observation practice, so this kind of activity is not my idea, it's not my creation is a common activity known in the English language to involve the students and to ask them to make part of the activity, to think, to express ideas. So it's a great activity if you want to use it any class. So now, introducing our main topic for practice our writing skills, I said that is an article, the main topic. So an article is based on the dictionary definitions. It's a piece of writing included with other in a newspaper, magazines, or other print or online publications. So at the end, an article is a complex piece of writing that look for show the ideas expressed by the author or to contrast something in a topic, or to develop some main ideas. That's why there are many kind of articles. Just let me, I don't know why it's not crossing well. There are many kind of articles, so I'm going to do this together because it's a short activity, and we are here just you and me, so maybe it's better in my screen. So those one represents kind of types of articles. So we have here biography articles, academic articles, procedural article, newspaper article, and narrative article. So let me know which one do you think could be a newspaper article? Which picture belongs to newspaper article?
Maybe the last one picture.
The last one. Yeah, in that case, is an opinion article. And yes, very good. What about biography?
Maybe in their picture, William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare. Yeah, the biography article is an article to talk about a main character or a main or a person who makes something important in the history. So yes, William Shakespeare in this case is a biography. What about a narrative article?
And maybe Indian dinner or the Little Red.
Yes, it's close to the Little Red Riding Hood, because narrative article look for count or to express an idea, but develop step by step. For example, tales, los cuentos. So Little Red Riding Hood is a narrative article. What about procedural article?
Is Indian dinner.
Yes. Why do you think that?
Because it's like a book. I don't know. In that book, have all the recetas of the Indian food or Indian
Recipes. Yeah,
recipes.
recipes. So yes, when we talk about procedural article, are articles that give you a step by step the idea to do something. So for example, recipe used to show you how to cook something, and the recipe say, first step, you have to have a bowl and 2 tomatoes and 3 onions. After that, you have to cook the tomatoes on water. So uh, they give you the procedure to do something. And finally, academic article. What do you think could be examples of academic articles?
Well, for me, academic article is like I don't know, maybe when a group or one person do like a project. I don't know, maybe
Yes,
project about a topic about one topic or I don't know, and they need a complete all the information very careful. I don't know, maybe something like that.
yes, in a complex way. It means that you should to be a great effort to develop an idea and to argument something or give some relevant examples. So for sure, you have the reason. So some examples could be the thesis, for example, or essays. Um, or yeah, argumentative or descriptive text. So yes. So based on that, the question is how to write an article. Which one could be those tips to write a good article? What do you think, Julie? Could be those tips, those main tips based on your experience as a student?
Well, article.
Yes, for example, you have to write an article for your career, and what kind of things you have in account before to start to do it. You take a seat and you have your computer and you think, well, I have to write an article. So it is important to do that. What do you think could be those kind of things you have to take in account?
Okay, first I think is the topic. If you have the topic or not, maybe. Well, we can see the teacher give you, well, you need to write an article about the social media. I don't know, social media
Mm-hmm.
maybe, and you need
Mm-hmm.
find a topic that you like it. Okay, because if you don't like it, one topic that's not your good buena lección. Okay, so you need first find a topic uh, that you feel good writing about that topic.
Yes, so
And
sure.
yes, second, like you need uh, find other articles, or maybe you need necesitas informarte about the topic, because if you know something, it's good because you know like what is what is the meaning of the topic, but you need like going for other information about the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the other, uh, I don't know, maybe who you write, okay, how you going to write the article. Maybe it's not very formal or informal. I don't know.
That's great. That's great. Yes. So, um, as you said, it's really, really important, first of all, to know the topic. And you say something important, really important that normally students don't get or don't be aware or don't notice, and it's to pay attention to the directions or the rules given by your teacher. So sometimes just start to write and they give some ideas, but they are not really sure about what is the topic given by the teacher. So it's very important to do that. Also to find the topic you feel comfortable to do, you feel good doing, or at least to find kind of patient, sorry, and also to search, as you see, search or look for materials from other authors or some tools to help you to enrich the text. You say something and you say it to read and learn and about the topic a lot of. So there is an expression to say that is find out about. So it's like empaparse, como cuando uno dice, me tengo que empapar del tema, me tengo que sumergir en el tema. Find out about, to find out about the topic, to find out about the main topic you are uh, writing about, okay? So yes, in addition, it's better if we could clear when we are writing, follow an order. So for example, if they are asking me to write 5 paragraphs, So I should to look for the main idea for every paragraph, and also consult the dictionary to look for the correct word, the correct spelling, even if it's in Spanish. Introduce the topic and conclude it is really, really important. The introduce part is the main part where the reader is captured or not. So that's why it's really important to introduce the topic in a good way. And also use correctly capital letters and punctuations. It's kind of a basic tip, this last one, but it's incredible how many times that happens that you see how students use in incorrect way the capital letters. So I think it's more than they are not paying attention to the way they write, not because they don't know the rules, but it's so common. So based on that, we have here 5 basic tips for our writing assessments. For example, English students or people who wants to be a teacher or wants to um, go to another place to work or to have a job, have to present an international assessment like the TOEFL, Michigan, what else? Do you remember another one? The IELTS is the other one. So when we have to present that kind of assessments or even assessment in our university or for a job, it's too useful to have in mind those 5 tips. So first one, read carefully the instructions and make sure you write according to the word and time limits. I could write excellent. I could express my ideas in a beautiful way, but if I take more time that the time given by the employer, for example, or the number of words they ask me, it could reflect that you are not organized or you don't respect the rules. So it's really important to follow the instructions, is the first tip. Second, use linking words. Do you remember any linking words, your lady?
No, really. Linking. Oh,
Linking words. I'm pretty sure that you remember and you
yeah.
use it all the time.
Yes.
But
Eh,
maybe we don't have classified those words in our mind, but we use it all the times. I have here some basic ones because this is a basic level, but it's too important to know that those one are linking words. Linking words help us to write with certain kind of logic. So linking words are divided in seven classifications. So the first one is sequence. When we want to express something step by step, so we can use first, second, third. When we to add something, a new idea or an extra idea, we can use in addition and or also. When we want to explain something, for example, we make a statement and we want to explain that statement, we use because. For a consequence, it's also used a linking word as a result or as a consequence. For make a comparison, when we have two ideas or two things to compare, we can use a linking words to make a comparisons also. To contrast also, and I can say that almost always we are using a contrast linking words, like however, on the other hand, but, and finally, to give an example, to explain something, we can use, for example, and it's too common to use it, but also for instance. So those one are linking words. So you're ready. Anyone new one for you in this slide? Any
No,
word news one? Not really. I'm
no.
pretty sure. Yeah, knowing you, I know that those one are knowledge by you. So those one are linking words and is to useful use it in a writing to do a writing. So read carefully the instructions and use linking words. Third, try to don't be repetitive. Look for synonyms. Sometimes we express the idea in the same way and we use all the time. For example, it's too common to see something like very, very. It's very important. And after that, it's very important again. So it's too useful to don't be repetitive and look for another ways to express the idea. And you say something very important and is to pay attention if we are doing an informal or a formal writing because it's really different. For example, I can say it's pretty important, and it's another way to say it, it's very important, but pretty is a not formal way, is kind of just for a speech or something like that. You already know the pretty word, okay? Tú ya conoces esa expresión, ¿cierto? The pretty.
Yes. Yes, I
So
use very.
it's common used by you. Yeah, I pretty,
Yes.
but which could be a formal way to replace pretty or very.
Mm, pretty very.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Usually? No.
No.
I don't know this.
For example, you can say it's relevant, es relevante. So you don't use it's pretty important or it's very important. It's relevant to make that before to the time finish. It's relevant. So it's just to look for synonyms and use it. Okay. And give us an example for sure to be more clear and be sure about every paragraph has a main idea. So those one are useful tips for that kind of assessment that we should to present. So we are going to write a descriptive essay. So which kind of descriptive essays we know, or I don't know if you have an idea or a descriptive essay. You like to read?
Yes, I like it.
And do you know any text like, or we can say that could be a descriptive essay?
I don't know, maybe when in the book describe something
Mm-hmm.
like a place, the person, or the experience of the life, maybe.
Yes, yes. So yes, the idea is to be or to describe every detail we are seeing or we experiment about something and try to keep the reader with him or her imaginations to the specific scent. So, for example, Cien Años de Soledad is a descriptive text, a descriptive kind of article. If you read Cien Años de Soledad, you can find many details that Gabriel Garcia Marquez give us to imagine how is the town, at what and some specific sense to leave the scent. So yes, it's a descriptive essay. So we have here a basic descriptive essay, just composed by 3 paragraphs. Um, you want to read it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Every year we go to Florida. We like to go to the beach. My favorite beach is called Emerson Beach. It's it is very long with salt and sun and trees. It's very beautiful. I like to make some crystals and watch the sailboats go by. Sometimes there are dolphins and whales in the water. Every morning we look for shells in the sand. I found 15 big shells last year. I put them in a special place in my room. This year I want to learn to surf. It is hard to surf but so much fun. My sister is a good surfer. She said that she can teach me. I hope I can do it.
Excellent. Thank you. Yes. So the idea, as you can see, is first of all to find a correct title, because the title will represent the topic. Is the first idea you can have about the main topic you will read. After that, the first paragraph in that case is to introduce the topic, to give some specific points to your reader. For example, in that case, the time and the place. In the second paragraph, what happened in the second paragraph? We showed the main description about something. So it is really important to be clear here and to involve the person who are reading. And the last one paragraph, we close the topic. So sometimes we can close with an statement, with a funny kind of a sentence, or even with a question. So this is, as I said, a basic way to write an article to describe something. So the idea to end our class is to do something like that. You can look for the topic you want, but be sure about to select a correct title, a good title, and write the third paragraph, the first paragraph introducing the topic, the second paragraph giving a description, and finally, the third paragraph closing the topic. So here you can find some ideas to close. And the idea is to express what are you thinking about the topic, just your belief or your opinion about the topic. So we are going to have maybe 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes to write on the chat, your lady, a short article, including those rules. So 6 minutes. It's okay?
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Ready?
Yes.
Great. So you want to share your screen, or you prefer to send it by the chat?
Yes, I sent it by the chat. By the chat.
Okay. Great. So please, you're ready. Read it.
Okay. The stars in the night. When I go to the town at night, I can see many stars. My favorite place is Alejandria. There I can see different landscapes and a clear sky at the night, where you can feel a lot of calm. See the night sky in a remote place with many lights can give you many special moments.
Beautiful. That's great. That's really, really great. And you applied all the tips we saw. So that's really, really good. Excellent. That's the idea. So I will send you the attendance link while I ask you, um, do you think your level is A1? Is a basic level? Just for
Well,
curiosity.
okay, well, for writing, I think because, well, maybe A2, I don't know, because in the writing, my writing skill is, well, just a little bit, not very good. I don't know, maybe I need practice in my writing skill, so I just, well, I am just practice, so I don't know really.
Because to be honest, I think you should be in a higher level because your skills are developed in a great world.
Well,
So
is well, maybe I don't know, but I in other class maybe the more level maybe B1 or B2. I don't know, but I don't understand very well. Of I don't know. Maybe the explanation of the teacher was very short or something, and I don't get at the topic. So I say, well, the normal level maybe just a little. Yeah.
yes, but try it maybe with another teacher, um, because I think sometimes we can feel comfort with the class because we can't get involved easy and express our ideas, and that's really good and great. But sometimes we need that somebody else to push us a little bit to make an effort. And I think for sure your way to express and the vocabulary you showed in class is higher for sure. I mean, I felt really happy to be with you here because I'm also learned from you. But I think that just try to select another class to explore because you have a great level. So just try it.
Well, I'm gonna try without
Yes.
a teacher maybe.
Yes. So, you're ready. Don't forget to fill out the forms, the attendance forms. And I'm going to stop our recording of the class.